Okay, wrong side. All right.
Hello, everybody. So we are going live talking about our doTERRA essential oil business and how it affects us in our life and how we've grown from it, and just to give you like an idea. Why do my eyes look weird?
Oh my
Maybe we
gosh.
should sit on the side.
Can you just, okay, so uh, development, that's what the name of this is. So development's important. I think I was at some like doTERRA
Leadership.
leadership and no, not leadership. It wasn't leadership. It was a business thing from doTERRA. And what it learned was, or what they said was, doTERRA is a development company, a personal development company,
Mm-hmm.
and that's so important. Like if you don't work on yourself, it's hard to move forward sometimes because you're the same, and then you expect to be in a different place, but without learning how to be in that different place.
Yeah.
So it's important personal development. Things like the big leap, or you're ripping my ear off, just so you know.
Sorry.
The big leap. What's the other one?
Success principles.
Success
is a great
principles
one.
is
I
huge.
think there's probably a link somewhere on here that's going to give you a bunch of books to read. But the point with personal development is you cannot get where you want to be by
It's very
staying
hard.
the same.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can't, because if you were the same, then you'd already be there, right?
And so you're trying to live like you've never lived before. So you got to do what you've never done before.
Totally.
And it's important, this personal development on the personal side, and then on the business side. I just shaved. I just felt the spot I missed. It's so horrible. You can see it, like right here.
We're just trying to clean them up before.
So I've got
we hit the road.
yeah. So when I meet with healers and doctors and stuff like that, of course, Mohawk's not the most professional in the world, but that's me. That's what I do. So
That's what we're running. Okay, so how has it affected us? So as we've been doing this doTERRA business, I can't tell you, like in so many ways, I never knew I was going to grow. I'm growing. So that's just from the type of people that you meet, and you have this major sense of community, and
I hope you can hear us over the buzzing. If not, well, I guess we can record another one, but I'm sure you will be able to. So go ahead.
like the only reason we're doing this right now is because we're trying to kill two birds with one stone. We got to get out the door. We need to do this Facebook Live, and he needed his haircut. So with this business, how awesome you can do multiple things, right?
And so she said, I think she said there's a number of things at our fingertips. For instance, when you achieve a certain level in doTERRA, they offer you, well, let's just start with the convention. Go to the convention and you just get so much information, and you get, it's a huge rah-rah convention that shows you the technology and the science and the new oils and the camaraderie and the
And it's not really like
community,
raw,
really.
raw-ish, actually.
It's totally raw-rahish. Totally raw-rahish.
Raw, like another multi-level marketing company?
It's better and bigger because it's real and it's legit. It's 100% rah-rah. But the best part about this rah-rah is it's backed up by science and solid products and real progress and bleeding edge research and development, which is what's needed in this industry, especially to fight the FDA.
FDA.
Yeah. So doTERRA always has local events. Not only that, but there's people that put on events all across the world, really, that doTERRA's offer. They put events on and little like workshops and retreats, and it's amazing the things you learn at these retreats. I remember one time we met with, who's the huge one? Who's the huge person? Bybee. The lady Roxanne Bybee.
Which we have their story on here, the one that with the
van
down by the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came and she totally, and it was a really small group. Well, there wasn't even, maybe not even 20 of us.
What do you mean? There was like 6 of us or something.
Yeah, it was really nice and intimate.
It was super awesome at Karina Burris's house.
Yeah.
So what's cool about that is that, man, she just spoke directly to me this one time, and it really impacted me.
I need you to do that.
Okay, so yeah, so it really impacted me, and you have access to all your uplines and their uplines. There's never something where someone's just too big. I mean, Teresa Harding, I was emailing Teresa Harding because we were looking for ways to get international, and Teresa Harding's like, huge in the company. So you have access to all these people, and you have on the internet, literature. There's just no shortage of development, work development, on business development, tools, and people.
I'm gonna stop
Personal,
this
yeah,
right now, and he can
awesome.
check it later. But let's finish this.
Personal development side. There's no shortage of that. There's so many life coaches. There's so many books to read, and people in the industry like Edge or something.
Yeah, the edge system.
Ed, or no, there's another one. There's the Big Leap. Yeah, like I said, uh, Success Principles. These are ones that people, or How to Win Friends and Influence People.
So I would say being in this business, what this has done for us is brought us, I mean, even in our relationship, right? Like we're working together in a way that we wouldn't have prior because we are doing this as a business together.
It's crooked to see.
We are, I know, so we're going to have to fix it. We are, we're doing personal development, which we would not really, I mean, and not, it's not that it's not intentional, like without being in doTERRA personal development, but doTERRA just promotes so much personal development because they know that the only way to move from one place to the next, you have to do the personal development.
And all these people in doTERRA have gone through it, so they know. They went through it at a time when there was no literature, there was no uplines. They were the upline. They went through it at a time that it was just amazingly difficult to forge the way and to pioneer in doTERRA. But what's cool about that is they went through all the hardships of hitting walls and climbing up mountains, only to make it easier for us with all the literature that you can go in with a piece with a booklet or like a little pamphlet thing and teach a class, and it has all the info. Just look at it and read it. Yep, this is what it is, and it's that simple. Or you can get as elaborate as you want with research and things like that.
So one thing I am definitely learning through doing this as a business is that I hear that all the time, like, oh, you know, they've already gone through and made all these mistakes and they've done this. And so what happens is it doesn't mean that you're not going to make a ton of your own mistakes. It doesn't mean that you're not going to hit your own walls. It doesn't mean that you're not going to fall on your face 20,000 times. You're going to. So be prepared. You're going to do that. But that's good. That's what
you got to do.
Yeah, that's what makes you tough enough to like earn your place.
What they say, like Michael Jordan had the most free throws or something, but he also had the most missed free throws. Like you don't get there because he didn't achieve it because he went for 1,000 free throws and made 1,000. He went for 50,000 and made 6,000. Well, that other guy, because he went for 4,000 and got 500. You know what I mean? You got to go for it. You got to wake up ready to fail because you're not going to fail, but when you fail, excellent. That's one more down. Let's go.
And you're going to totally fail.
You are.
You're going to fail.
You are. Well, when I say I'm not going to fail, I wake up with the mindset I'm not failing today, yet knowing that there's an excellent chance I'm going to fail that day or the next day or the next day. It's inevitable.
So you just do it how you need to, right? So like for me, I need to just know. I do better when I know, oh, I'm going to fail. It's going to be totally fine. I'm going to do my best, but when I fail, it's going to be fine. Because I'm going to learn how to tweak it so that it's better.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
Totally. Some other things that we've learned through doing this business is
just go ahead, come through.
You have to just like not give up.
Never give up.
You have to just choose in and then be like, okay, like I'm in this to win it. So like for us, we are going to be Presidential Diamond.
Period.
Period. End. Like we'll claw our way there. I don't care. Like we're going to do it. Do I know what that looks like exactly? Totally not, because I've never done it before. Does it mean that I can't do it because I've never done it before? No, it doesn't mean that at all. Like babies learn how to walk and they've never walked before, but do they ever say like, oh, I guess I'm just not going to walk? I fell down like 20 times today.
Yeah, they know they're going to walk.
They know they're going to walk.
100%. We know we're going to be Presidential Diamond. We know we're going to be
Presidential Diamond.
Probably double.
That's right. We know that if that's what you want, you can have that too. But you have to make the goal. You have to just like decide you're going to do it.
Never give up.
And just go.
So one thing that I heard, the only way to fail in doTERRA is to quit, is to not do doTERRA.
It's the only way.
So if you want to do this as a taking over your income and as a lifestyle, and that's what you want, then you just keep going and don't stop.
Yeah. And it will happen. It will happen. It might take a little bit longer. Like I feel like for us, like
super itchy right here. There's so much hair.
He needs to take a shower. So hair.
Whoa.
So I feel like for us, what the kind of what our progress has looked like is it has been like at first we started doing the oils. I think I had an idea that I'd want to do the business someday, but I didn't know when, and it wasn't now. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I want to totally do this. And then I ran for like 6 months, and then I wasn't doing any personal development, and so I hit like it's hard. I mean, that's what happens if you're not doing any. Okay, bye. if you're not doing any personal development,
Kayla,
you will hit
hold this.
a hard wall,
Kayla.
and
Where's okay.
and that's it. Like, you're gonna hit a hard wall. We'll sit right here. You'll hit a hard wall, and you won't have what it takes to make it through. That's the problem if you don't do personal development. Okay. Now, if you're doing personal development, you're still gonna hit those walls, but you're gonna have the tools to work through them. You're gonna know, okay, this is a part of being human. This is totally normal. This is a part of the process, and you're gonna have the support that you need through your personal development to help steer you and keep you going.
So whoever invited you to this class, whoever you're working with, talk to them. We all have tools. We all have uplines. We all have experiences, and we've all hit walls. We've all failed multiple times, and we're not going to stop failing, but we are going to continue to succeed at the same time.
We're going to fail till we succeed.
So talk to them, talk to us, whoever you're talking with, and let's deal with it. You gotta face your fears head on. You gotta be uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone. These are things what you need to do to be successful, and that's what we're doing on a daily basis. And then we hope you're going to do the same.
Or something else.
Thank you very much.
So wait, really quick. Another thing, just for you to know, is that
Thank you for coming.
is that our point of us doing this class for you guys.
It looks like I have a hoop earring in. Look at me.
It does look like that.
Yeah, I got it.
Is that to give you a bunch of different tools and then make it yours, right? So you want to do this your own authentic self. So we do things kind of bold.
True to yourself. True to yourself.
Okay. And we do.
I love how I go like this for 1 second. She's like, you're true to yourself. She's the director and producer.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Be true to yourself. What's going to happen is there's so many different cultures and so many different styles. There's Diane Shepherd. She resonates with me.
Teresa Harding
resonates with us. But there's so many different ones that you might not 100% won't resonate.
Sedavive, she really resonates with me too.
Or they 100% do resonate with you, and then you add your flavor, right? Okay. What?
I'm just naming people that I love.
And I can't hear you, nor can they.
I apologize.
So that's what it is. Find your path, make your niche, and go for it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
Yay.
And
We'll see you
stay
next
tuned.
time.
Don't give up.
That's right.
Can you hit finish? Because I can't.